Hello there, folks. Hey, this is Joe Azir. Hey, we got a really interesting application here today. On this one, we've got a customer that wants to use a Redline device, and basically they want it to be a kind of a protocol converter, I guess I'd say from Modbus TCP to BACnet. That Redline device could be a DA50, could be multiple things, but anyway, in this case, they want the unit to be a Modbus TCP slave, and they also want it to be a BACnet slave. I think they're taking data from Modbus TCP over to BACnet or vice versa. But the catch is if the device goes down, powers down or whatever, they'd like a backup Redline device to take over the same IP address and settings to continue with the protocol conversion. Within a few seconds, they'd like the backup to kick online and see it, and then we can also send out status information. So let me just show you the whole thing here. I have, first off, a CR3K 7-inch HMI that is doing something for me. It is acting as a Modbus TCP master. It's also acting as a BACnet master. So that unit is currently polling what I call the left HMI, which is this unit here in the picture, which doesn't show up very well, but you see it enough. And it's also polling that same HMI as a BACnet slave. Notice something. The IP address of that unit is 192.168.1.20. So this unit here has that IP address right now. This is the left HMI, and this one is the right one. I know that screen's small, but you'll get the picture. So all I'm doing here in this one is generating some registers and pushing them out to the slave with these settings here, and this is the BACnet setting. All right, so because I have two of these HMIs, if I go to the left HMI, I want to show you that database. This is the left one. Notice something on that unit. It's got Ethernet 1 is set up as a fixed IP address of 1.20 here, and then Ethernet 2, which I'm not using, has a 2.20, but we're using Ethernet 1 here. And then if I go to communications, I have this guy set up as a Modbus, whoops, let me go over here. I have it set up as a Modbus TCP slave, and also I have it set up as a BACnet slave here. And then I've got gateway blocks underneath there to get the data. No big deal. That's working great. Everything works perfect there. But if this unit was to go down, I need a way to tell the other Redline unit that the first one, the left one, has powered off. Or, well, it went down. So in this case, down here under 45 comms, I set this unit up to be a Modbus 45 slave. And I got a device here. And I'm just sending across the seconds over to the other unit. Now, let me put this seconds on the screen. Do I have this as a tag here? I do right here. So let's put this here. I just want to see this on the screen, team. That should go from 0 to 59 for seconds. Let me go ahead and download this unit to it. Am I connected to USB? No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. We'll do that. That should be good. There we go. And that we should be good. Let's see if we get our seconds on that screen. Yep, there it is. So, there it is. There's the seconds. Okay. So, I got that done. All right, perfect. All right. Now, the right one, though, let me go look at the right screen here. So, this one is the one that I just powered down. I had to power down because I got a little IP address thing there. But this unit, its IP address is a little bit different. So under Ethernet 1, I'm using a thing called personalities to assign the command or the mode, the IP address, net mask, and gateway. I have another YouTube video on personalities that goes through this completely. I'll put a link to that down in the description. You can watch that, but that's all I'm doing here. I have a personality down here. Slide over down personalities. There's the personalities. That's it. And then in communications, oops. Over here, data tags, I got IP address, IP net mask, gateway. All of those are set to retentive, and on the format, they are set up as IP address. Anyway, on this unit, I need a way to monitor whether the left HMI goes down. So I'm going to use Modbus 45. Right here, I got RTU set up, and I name that device 20. No big deal. I'm just using a standard Ethernet cable to go from the RJ45 here over to the RJ45 on the other one. That's what I do all the time when I'm just doing Modbus 45 comms. So that's all I'm doing here. But if I go to data tags, here's my seconds. That's what we get from that. That's what we just put on the screen. And then I have another tag called is device online. And this guy's using a function, is device online. I think I have YouTube videos on this. But anyway, if I go to the triggers, basically I'm knotting that. So whenever it goes off, I'm going to set the IP address, set the net mask gateway, and I'm going to change the IP mode from 0 disabled to 2 and commit personality. That's going to cause the right one to turn back on and take over the IP address of the left unit, okay? And then vice versa, when the left one comes back online, this guy is going to go ahead and put the Ethernet one, disable it, and reset it again so that the Ethernet one on this guy should go offline. All right, let's watch this happen, team. Let's say here I'll go to my, I'm going to pull up that, I'll pull up this guy, and this guy. Oh. All right, so if we watch here, we got our left screen here. All right, so this guy's working great. Everything's good. Perfect. Now, if I turn this screen off, this one will see the seconds go away. By the way, if you look here, that seconds is the same as that guy. This seconds here is coming from the 7-inch. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the yellow one off. Here we go. We'll turn it off. And then this one will take over. You can see right here in the video. It's going to power down. Look, it took over. And all the comms are working here correctly. Perfect. Now, if I turn the right one back on again, here we go. Turn the right guy back on. So you can see this guy's powering up. Let's see what it does here. This one should see the 45 come back on. Should turn off the Ethernet port here. And this guy here should take back over. Watch. There you go. And this should go 0. That powers back up. Yep. And then this guy here, if I refresh, there you go. Works perfect. Anyway, if you want to copy this database or so, feel free. I'll send you all three of them. The CR3K, the left HMI, and the right one. Thanks a lot, folks. See you later. Have a great day.